Hi all, welcome to Night Rips, and as you can tell what I've left up here, we're going to be ripping some more 1996 Topps Stadium Club Series 2 from this box I actually got from the National. Now until I opened the first 6 packs, I've never opened any of this. So this is all new to me. But with this one, I now have at least 6 cards in every year in the 90s. Still got a few holes in the 2000s, a little bit in the 20-teens, but all in all, you know, we've got at least most years covered. So we're going to rip 6 more packs of this, as we always do, just so we can enjoy how pretty these cards are. Now, 1996, you know, this is actually post-junk wax. This is, you know, that period it was known as post-strike, but not quite getting to the modern era yet. You know, you still had some of the other, you know, Pinnacle was still around, Don Russell's still around. The group, you know, the companies were still there. It just, they had actually taken kind of a break from overproducing cards, because when the strike happened in 94, people kind of got, you know, a little lukewarm on collecting baseball cards. So let's go ahead and rip these. I will mention, you know, 2 of these are redemptions. This is the Braun redemption. We should find 2 of these per box. Silver redemption, that should be at 1 per box. And Mickey Mantle cards, there should be 2 of those. Everything else is typically, I think it's basically 1 out of every 48 packs. And since there's 24 packs in a box, it's really 1 out of every 2 boxes. So let's zoom in and go ahead and get ripping. But before we do, as always, I invite you to join the channel by hitting that subscribe button and hitting the notify bell so you get notified when I put new stuff up. Now I will mention there is some really cool stuff in this, but unless we find it, I'm not even going to mention it because they are rare to find. Like I said, 1 out of every 2 boxes. It's Omar Vizquel. It's like, I don't know, did he deck somebody, or is somebody, one of the Power Rangers sliding into him? I don't know. Mark Portugal, which is actually that extreme silver that we got. Of course, again, these are redemptions. So we were supposed to send these in by December 1996. Not going to make it. Rusty Greer. Pete Shorrock. We will also, we got our second, this is a nice one. We got our second bronze redemption. Mr. Padre himself, the great Tony Gwynn. Oh, that's cool. So we will make room for him. Let's put him over here by Portugal. Simply because it fits. And you can still see it. If I put him over here by Sandy Alomar, you wouldn't be able to see it. There's Tony Fernandez. I wonder what team he played for. And we got one of those team stadium club, team Topps Stadium Club. This is one of those double foil, and I guess it's called double foil because there's 2 squares. I don't know. Whatever. But we got one of the great lefty Tom Glavin, one of the triplets of the Braves that in 1995 helped him win the World Series. And they had him ranked number 3 behind Randy Johnson and Al Leiter. Okay, that's fine. I can accept that one. We have ourselves one of the membership cards, because, you know, they always sell the membership. Of course, it says free, but you still have to spend $12, so go figure. And then end it with Paul O'Neill. So that was cool. A Braves special card. And there is, these are part of the base set. So if you want to complete the base set, you are going to have to complete a set of these team cards too. They're not short print. Next pack. And, you know, one of the things I haven't looked too deeply into, because I'll skim the checklist. I didn't look exactly. I don't know if there's a team card and a base card for these players. Mondo Bennett and Pat Kelly. And I'm reading them because I think it's a little hard to read the gold. I don't know how well it's, you know, until I, you know, put this video together, I don't know how well it looks on the screen. There's Dave Nielsen. I just know for me, it's real hard to see, just because of the angle I'm holding the cards. And we have Angular Cedinho. A little bit of stick. Ooh, a little more than usual. I got two that are really nice and stuck. Put these down and see if I can work on getting those apart without having to pause the video too much. Well, this one is unfortunate. It took me a while to get them apart, but when it did, the back of this card just got totally destroyed. It was stuck to, this would be a Jose Mesa Top Stadium Club Award card. Now this is one per box, and that is unfortunate that they've been together for so long. That this is, you know, one of the disadvantages when you let cards sit together for so long. Even though this was 96, so this was, what, 26 years ago, it still sometimes definitely destroys the cards. So it's unfortunate, but one of the problems when you deal in old wax. All right, there's Mark Langston. And for our team card, we have Frank Castillo. That is so unfortunate. I'm going to see if I can get some of that off. What's this? Oh, okay. So this right here is... I honestly don't know. It's some sort of game info card. And boy, there's a lot of math there. Not that math bothers me. I actually used to teach it. There's just a lot to that card. So, all right. And then they'll end it with Reggie Sanders. Man, I am so bummed. I will see if I can get some of that paint off, because it looks like it's just the back card that got tore. But we'll see. Pack number 3. Oh well. Hopefully we don't run into that anymore. There's Bernie Williams. Ismael Valdez. I think most of these are coming apart pretty good. Darren Fletcher. I say that, and then first one sticks. That wasn't bad. Luis Alcia. Brian Barber. Scott Cooper. And for our team's card, that would be Andy Ashby. That's a nice looking card. Of course, checklist card. Can't go wrong with a checklist card. And then end it with, is it the last one? Yeah. Todd Stottlemyre. All right, 3 packs to go. I'm wondering if a hairdryer would have made that any better. I don't know. I do have another box of this, so I'm gonna bring my hairdryer down. And honestly, one of the things that makes me, I don't know, actually, I was gonna say what makes me sad is I was gonna lose a card, but it just, well, wait a minute, let me see. No, that's Roger Cedinho. This was Angular Cedinho, that's Roger Cedinho. My bad, I'll take that one back, because now it means a card I don't have. Terry Steinbach. Troy Percival. There's Tim Salmon. The fish before the trout for the Angels. And we got Troy Percival again. So doubling up in the same pack. Kind of stinks. And it's a pity wasn't the card that got messed up. Raul Mondesi. Now there's only 270 cards in this set, so you're going to find, in 2 boxes, you should find definitely repeats. Joey Hamilton, team card. And we got that math equation page again, and then end it with Chris Holey's. 2 packs to go. Kind of bumming out a little bit now because I messed up that one card. because there's only 10 in that set. So that's just another one that's not numbered, and it was an insert set, so it's not like it's a base card, but yeah, it is unfortunate. And David Howard. Jeff King. So used to seeing him getting his eye black put on most Stadium Club cards. Kurt Abbott. Tim Belcher. It's funny, these are falling up, just wanting to come up. Well, every time I say something like that, it's hard to pull them apart. Oh, we got another one. This would be one of the awards card for Jeff Conine, best performance in an All-Star game. It wasn't that. I thought this one was actually going to come apart really easy, and of course, then a little bit of it stuck, which means it messed up the back of Tim Belcher, but only a little bit. But I'm going to put these over to the side. So obviously that's not one per box, because we got the second. There's Andy Pettitte. And for the teams card, we got Randy Johnson, who is the best left-handed pitcher based on this list for 1995. There's our checklist, and end it with Larry Thomas. All right, last pack. See how much damage we can do with this one. All right, let's see. These are wanting to stick right off the bat. Just gonna break them up a little bit. All right. Pete Harnisch. Domingos Cedeno. Everybody's had the last name Cedeno on this year. There's Sammy Sosa. Jose Vizcano. All right, so looks like no award cards because they all came apart. Marquise Grissom, actually after he had came over to the Braves. Mike Heineman, and for a team's card, we pulled another Glavin. So doubled up. There are a lot of doubles in this one. We got our handy dandy Stadium Club membership, free for only $12, and then Jose Valentin. All right, so what did we get out of this one? We got a lot of despair. We did pull, one of our team's card. These are those double foil cards. Such a neat looking color thing. I mean, they are kind of cool, but they are part of the base set. We also pulled our second bronze extreme player, this time Mr. Tony Gwynn. Great card, Mr. Padre, and I don't know how many times I've said it, we lost him too soon. And then we did pull, well, we definitely destroyed the backs of a couple cards. We actually pretty much just destroyed that card. But by destroying those cards, got us these. This would be the two of the awards cards. And the white you're seeing on here is actually the backs of the previous card. I'm going to see what I can do if I can get them off. But we got Jose Mesa and Jeff Conine. Nice chromium looking cards, but because they're chromium and these are such a gloss, they just married themselves up tight. It was very difficult to get these cards apart. So I'm gonna work to see if I can fix those. It's only a set of 10, and it was supposedly one per box, but we ended up pulling two, and both of them stuck. Just one was worse than the other. So that's it. Another rip of 1996 Stadium Club Series 2 in the books. And I hope you enjoy this. I know none of us enjoy watching cards get destroyed like that, but it is an unfortunate thing when you're starting to open old wax. Something to think about as people putting their wax away, especially the ones that has chrome cards. If it's Stadium Club, 20 years from now, be curious if it actually comes apart. So, hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to join the channel, hitting that subscribe button below once again, and also hit the notify bell and thumbs up to the video. And finally, if you have any comments, I'd love to hear from you. Drop it in the comment section below. Really appreciate taking the time watching this. I love showing off what I find, even though some of it might not have, stood the test of time as well as others. But who knows? But until next time, bye now.